Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We made it through another really good year, very honestly. Thanks for DocTalk. Thanks for some ideas over the course of the year. And here's we end up, we're going to get some good topics today. We're going to talk about washing your hands. We're going to talk about a cough that lasts for a month. And we're going to talk about when to go to the emergency department, urgent care, et cetera. How's that for a really quickie? All right. This is the time to go spend time with family and others. Don't go sick, please. Or if you are sick, try to stay away from the main group of people. Try to keep your hands to yourself and wash your hands when you get there. Wash your hands during the day. Wash your hands when you leave and get home, etc. Be careful if you're coughing, sneezing, that you have a mask on. Remember, it's just a simple surgical mask that you do to protect others from you. And in the course of doing that, try to protect others. If you're really sick, and sick meaning coughing, sneezing a lot, runny nose, diarrhea, vomiting, you need to stay home and get better and phone it in, participate in a FaceTime or a Zoom call with the people at the party instead. Everybody's been sick. There's been a lot of GI illness, which is that vomiting diarrhea, which is absolutely no fun around the holidays. Make sure that if you do get a respiratory illness, you understand that you're very infectious for a while, and that infection then wanes in terms of you being able to give it to other people. But your cough is going to last for about 4 weeks, and that's the way it's been. And I just got to say, we've had a lot of mixed bugs. What's going through now again is influenza A and a little bit of influenza B, a little RSV in the kids. And the cough has been lasting for a month. So if you set that in your mind that you're going to be coughing for a while, there is no medicine to take away a cough. Your cough is your protection against bugs laying down in your lungs or mucus and old stuff laying in your lungs. You got to get it out. So that's why you have a cough. The cough always gets worse at night. The treatment for it is to try to get the cough out before you go to bed. And the way to do that is to get any kind of moisture that you can. If you can take a hot shower, if you can sit in a hot tub, if you can breathe some moisture, if you can drink hot tea, if you don't want to caffeinate it, that's fine. Hot chocolate, your favorite cocoa, coffee, etc. Please do that before you go to bed. Don't over caffeinate yourself, but that helps you cough and get stuff out of your lungs before you try to lay down. Number two thing I'm going to talk about is food safety. Now, we talked a lot about that at Thanksgiving. This is the time of the year when a lot of the creamy stuff and the other things go on the menu. And frankly, that is the stuff that is more frequently associated with bugs that make you sick. And you know that because within about 24 hours from the party, you've got vomiting, diarrhea, or both, and that's the worst. The way to avoid that is you do a serving of food and then you put that food away, unless it's what we'll call hard food, which are crackers and nuts and cookies and some of that kind of stuff. But all those creamy salads and creamy pies and creamy things that you use as starches, once you've eaten them, put them away or throw them away, so that people aren't diving into them 2 hours later. What frankly happens is once you stop cooking, any of the organisms are in there, and a lot of these are bacteria, they will start growing again. And if they have had time to multiply while the food is sitting out and not been heated, again, they can multiply to the point where they're infectious to you. So that's the point about food safety. If you're doing meats and fishes, that gives you a different kind of illness if you let those out and then eat them. And in particular, things like shrimp, they don't stay well, and they'll make you really sick. So if you're going to eat those things, eat them once you've gotten them out and finished cooking them or chilling them. Eat them and then take them off of the table. Either refrigerate them or throw them away at that point. Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands when you get home. Don't go to the party sick. Sometimes you got to get treated. And so we're going to talk about your decision. If you can get in to see a primary care physician if you're sick, that's great. Many people don't have that opportunity. Then you choose to go in your community. You may have urgent care centers, you may have freestanding emergency departments, and you may have full service emergency departments. If you have an option amongst the three, for the lower level needs, you've been coughing for a long time and you're concerned that you've got pneumonia. You have a sore throat. You have a rash or something that is irritating your skin, and you're not running a fever with it. Those are things that can be taken care of in an urgent care center. An urgent care center is often a well-trained family medicine physician or emergency physician. They're working there. They have a limited number of diagnostic tests they can do. They have some medicines on site. They can write a prescription or call a prescription in. And those are really good things for low-level, urgent, unscheduled conditions. The more that you get to severe problems, the more likely it is you go to either a freestanding emergency department or a full-service emergency department. That's passing out spells that aren't explained by something else. That's significant trauma to any part of your body. That's a headache that has come on and won't go away. That is a high-grade fever associated with some other symptoms that is not going away. That is, I have chest pain or I'm significantly short of breath. I have abdominal pain that is not going away. It can or cannot be associated with vomiting or diarrhea or passing blood. And at any point you're passing blood out the top or out the bottom is the time to go to the emergency department. So those are really basic things that we talk about at this time of the year. If you're out in icy conditions and have fallen, and particularly if you've hit your head, those are times to go to the emergency department because that's when the full service of an emergency department is really needed. On the positive side, you're going to enjoy this holiday. We have time to count our blessings. We have time to be appreciative of our family and all the things that go along with family. It's time to be with your work friends and other friends, and the holidays are a wonderful time for that. I hope you take advantage of it and have a great holiday season. That's the plan for us in our community and at the work sites like the one that I'm working at here. Enjoy your holidays. I look forward to 2026. We're going to have another good year ahead. I hope you are blessed in the coming year. Thanks for being part of Doc Talk. Have a great holiday season.